What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If it is the first time you're touching down in this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. If y'all can't tell, today is a special video. I'm excited. I'm real fucking excited. I've been talking about these sneakers for months now, and almost every video I find a way to mention it, how I'm waiting on the Air Jordan 5 Raging Bull, and today we get to get into that shoe. I'm gonna be going over the details with y'all. I can't wait. Very nostalgic pickup for me. The Raging Bull 5s pack released back in 2009, and at that time I was a new sneakerhead. I was a baby sneakerhead, whatever you want to call it. I was very green, let's put it like that. And this is actually the first sneaker that ever made me cry, made me shed a literal tear because I was not able to cop. Back then, buying sneakers was definitely different, and I was lucky enough to live near 3 very popular mom and pop stores who all had Tier 0 Nike accounts, and there was no raffle system, at least not with these stores at this time. You really just lined up, you got your shoes, and that was it. Sometimes there wasn't even a line. You could walk in, pick up your shoes, and you be on your way. It wasn't like today. You know, there was hype on shoes, but it didn't look like the hype that we see today. So I go to all 3 of these stores. Hey, you're gonna get the Raging Bull pack. Hey, you getting the Raging Bull pack. And at this point in time, it's not weird. The mom and pop stores were just some place that you went. You went there even if you wasn't buying shoes. Hey, what up, Joel? I'll probably see you next Saturday. Won't see you this Saturday, but I'll see you next Saturday. Like, it was that kind of thing. So going in there, asking them questions, chopping it up with them, it wasn't weird at all. And a lot of them knew my face anyway, because sometimes I would go in there and look at the sneakers just because, like a lot of other people did. 2 out of the 3 stores say no, and because I had such tunnel vision on being able to cop these shoes, everything else that they said other than no completely flew over my head. Like, I just wasn't listening. I was trying to get on to that next store. So I finally get around to the 3rd store. Yo, it's a new guy. Yo, what's up? Are you gonna have the Raging Bull pack? Yeah. Are you gonna have small sizes? Yeah. Are you sure? Because I'm gonna need a 6. Yeah. Come back, I'll take care of you. It's a new guy, and by the way he was answering my questions, I couldn't really tell if he didn't want to deal with me or if he just didn't know about sneakers and was saying yes to everything that I said. Because like I said, these are mom and pop stores. Just because they have a sneaker store doesn't mean that everyone who works there, everyone who's a part of that family, cousin, brother, pops, whoever, has an interest in sneakers. So I can't really get a read on him at this point. But again, tunnel vision kicks in. He said yes, so I got a yes from him. It's whatever, I'm trying to move on. I want to get back home. I go home, I drop in with that same store a couple of days later. It's not release day yet. I drop in, hey, you still getting the Raging Bull pack, right? You told me yes. Yeah, I remember you, I got you. All right, bet. I dip out, I call my pops, I'm telling him that I need these sneakers. He's not a sneakerhead, he doesn't understand it, but after a while on the phone, he agrees to take me. I wanted him to take me because honestly, these shits was expensive, and I wasn't trying to spend my own money. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I wasn't trying to spend my own money. I don't even think I had all of the money. I think that's what it was. I had some of the money, but I didn't have the full amount, so I was expecting to get to yo. I think I had probably like 200, and I was expecting that if we went together to get the shoes, when we got to the register and I was short, he would just chip in, right? Because he's my pops. So that's what I was expecting. I know mad people are gonna leave this video. It is what it is. I want to tell the fucking story. So he agrees to take me, and I'm so excited I can't even sleep. Like, I'm seeing these sneakers in my dreams. That's how serious this release was for me. Release day finally comes around. Calling my dad. He's like, hey, I'm at work. I'm like, but you promised. You promised to take me. He leaves work. He leaves work to take me to this sneaker store. We get there. Same dude, and now his pops is there. His dad I'm familiar with. Older guy, real cool, knew his shit about sneakers. As soon as I step all the way inside, I'm like, yo, Raging Bulls, size 6. I need that. Let's get it. Let's ring it up. Let's go. I'm beaming. That's how excited I am. I am hype, right? So he looks at me and he's like, oh, nah, we don't have it. I'm like, what? Because I see the shoes on the table. So I'm like, what do you mean you don't have it? Like, there's shoes on the table. What are you talking about? So he's like, nah, we don't have a size 6. They didn't come in a size 6. And I'm like, but we had this conversation not once but twice. We talked about this twice. Like, you told me to my face, yeah, you was gonna have it. And I'm getting upset and I'm arguing with, like, at the time he was probably like maybe 26, 27-year-old man. And my dad is just like, yo, like, it's just a pair of shoes. Calm down. You pick something else out and, you know, we be on our way or whatever. Again, my dad's not a sneakerhead, so he doesn't really get why I'm so upset. And right then, instead of shutting up, dude opens his mouth again and he's like, yeah, like, I figured you would get here and just pick something else. It's not that deep. So he turns his back to me and he's like fixing shoes on the wall. And I don't know if it was the frustration of how I was being treated as a customer or not being able to obtain the shoe. Probably a combination of both. But I just started crying. Like, I wasn't bawling, I wasn't hysterical or anything like that. I'm not trying to jack it or cap to y'all, but I was hurt. I was really hurt that I wasn't able to get this pair of shoes. And being left out, you know, as a female sneakerhead, shoes not coming in my size, that was a regular occurrence, you know what I'm saying? So I do believe that it was a combination of how I was being treated, you know, wasting my time and stuff like that, and not being able to obtain the shoe. Anyways, my dad told him off for being rude. Yeah, after that, my dad got the point and he told him off for being rude. Even his pops, or I don't know if his pops, his uncle, whatever, but the dude that I usually dealt with, the older guy, came around and told him about himself too. You know, you can't treat customers like that, male, female, young, old, whatever the case may be. You can't have that type of customer service as a mom and pop shop and expect to stay in business. So that occurred, you know, they were like, pick something else, we'll give you a discount. I did pick something else and I feel like it was a pair of 7s, but I don't really remember which pair of 7s, so I'm not gonna cap. 2 reasons why I wanted to share that story. 1, obviously it's nostalgic. It's the whole reason why I wanted these to begin with and why I still want them, why they ended up on the grail list. But 2, I've been noticing tension building between male sneakerheads and female sneakerheads in the sneaker community, mainly online, because of all the women's exclusives, women's raffles, women's battles, and things like that. And I just want to say this because my audience is mainly men. The next time you feel left out, the next time you feel unappreciated by a brand, remember that y'all have always gotten the better hand dealt to you. You get the best materials, you get basically all the releases. The stories behind the shoes, even still today, are catered toward men. The marketing is catered towards men. So the next time you feel left out of one battle and one raffle and something that you cannot do as a male sneakerhead, remember that females have been going through this for years. Years of standing in line, getting to the front and being told that you can't have something. So that's why this sneaker is so important to me. It is a full circle moment, both as a sneaker collector and as a female sneaker collector. So let's get into the review, right? Starting with the outsole, it's pretty traditional. Jordan 5 outsole, the black rubber with the icy translucent hits in the front and the back heel, red Jumpman inside of there, and it does say Jordan on the bridge. Moving up from there, these have a black midsole. You see the air bubble right there. And for the teeth, they're white with red tips, just like it was on the 2009 version. The upper is where the shoe gets its name from. Raging Bull / Toro Bravo, that all red suede upper. Now the materials, you know, the suede doesn't feel as nice as it did on the 2009 pair. Let's get that out of the way. But I will say the material is between standard and good. I wouldn't say that it's impressive, you know, that it's good, but it is better than the standard. Red laces to match, clear mesh panels on both sides of the shoe, as well as the bottom of the tongue, and of course, the top of the tongue, 3M. The 3M with the black Jumpman. This goes crazy. I'll make sure to get it in the B-roll for y'all. Now, the 23 towards the bottom heel, that's embroidered. Don't let that go over your head. That's not printed. That's embroidered. It's a pretty clean shoe. Like, the materials may not be the best, but as far as quality control and the cleanness of it, they did a really good job. Black Jumpman on the back, and the back of the tongue does say Air Jordan. Like I mentioned briefly, these are a men's size 6. I didn't get the grade school because I wanted to make sure that I got everything. You know, the special box, the special tissue paper inside, the the wood tissue paper. I wanted to make sure that I got all of, you know, the little extras. These don't come with a hang tag or with extra laces, so I wanted to make sure that I at least got the better of the materials between grade school and men's, and also that I did get the special box. I'll give y'all a look at the label. Let me make sure that it's focused. There it is. I know I just talked about a bad experience that I had with a mom and pop shop, but I do fully believe that Nike should give back tier 0 accounts to mom and pop stores. If you think about it, you know, backdooring fights over shoes, it's nothing that's not happening today, so I don't see the harm in letting those small businesses get back on their feet and really prosper and be a part of their communities in the way that they used to by having a tier 0 account. They were more than places to cop sneakers. If you know, you know. I don't know how long this video is going to be once I edit it and everything, but if you rocked with me all the way through, I appreciate you. I appreciate you giving me your time, because there are a million other Raging Bull videos that you could have watched, and you chose to watch mine. It's humbling that almost 4,000 people tune in to watch me talk about sneakers. Don't forget to watch the on foot at the end outfit video coming soon. If you enjoyed today's video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love, and I'll check y'all out in the next one.